My best friend of 12 years secretly charged me rent for an apartment she didn't even own. 2 years ago, I moved to a new city for work and desperately needed a place to stay. My best friend immediately offered to help. She told me her aunt owned an apartment nearby and said she could get me a special deal because we were practically family. Honestly, I was grateful. The rent was still expensive, but way cheaper than most places in the area, so I agreed immediately. Every month, I transferred the rent directly to her because she claimed her aunt preferred it that way. Looking back now, there were so many red flags. Anytime I asked about repairs, she'd say her aunt was busy. If I mentioned wanting a proper lease agreement, she'd laugh and say, "Relax, you know I'd never screw you over." And because we'd been friends since middle school, I trusted her completely. Then one day, everything fell apart. I came home from work and found a random woman unlocking the front door. I genuinely thought someone was breaking in, but she looked even more confused than I was. Turns out, she was the actual owner of the apartment, and she had no idea I existed. Apparently, my friend had been apartment sitting for her occasionally while she traveled for work. Without permission, she secretly moved me in and had been charging me rent for almost 8 months. None of the money ever went to the real owner. I felt physically sick. I immediately started calling my friend, but she ignored every single call. Then she finally texted, "I can explain." Her explanation somehow made things worse. She admitted she was drowning in credit card debt and thought she could borrow the money temporarily before paying it back later. Except she never planned to tell me the truth. The owner felt terrible for me and thankfully didn't kick me out immediately. But my friend? She disappeared for weeks. Then suddenly, mutual friends started messaging me saying I was ruining her life by telling people what happened. Apparently, she'd been crying to everyone, claiming it was all a misunderstanding. So I posted the screenshots, every text, every bank transfer, everything. And after that, nobody defended her anymore. I still can't believe someone I trusted for over a decade was capable of doing that to me.